Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy 2015. 2015. Gotta keep that straight. No writing 2014. 2015. Okay, I've got it. Alrighty, let's see. Where shall we begin? Well, I like talking to you in the bathroom. Lots of people like talking. Okay, I like more of my head showing. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. Okay, let's go. My list. I'm doing another tag. The first tag of 2015 is Marc's tag. He doesn't do many tags, but he was doing Robbie and Christopher's tag. I don't do many tags, but I'm going to do Marc's. I'm listening to the things going on in the house around me. There's so much I have to do before people start showing up. Or maybe not showing up. I don't know when they're going to show up. So, Marc, is there a movie that most people loved that you absolutely hated? Well, this doesn't really apply, so I'm qualifying it. I went to see a movie years ago. It was called Summersby. It's with Jodie Foster and Richard Gere and other people whom I can't remember. It was not a movie that I really, really hated, but I didn't like it in the end. So, this movie, it advertised itself a certain way, and I came out of that movie crying, and so did many people around me, or at least the women did, because it was an ending that we didn't expect, and I really don't appreciate that. I mean, if there's going to be an ending of a certain kind, don't promote it a certain way so that I don't expect this ending. I expected typical happy ending, like all American movies have happy endings. Well, of course they don't, but this one, well, I sort of thought it was going to be, and it was a sad ending, and I didn't appreciate. So I don't go see movies where I'm going to cry, especially if I know I'm going to cry. So, I would not have gone to see this. So I really hated the fact that they played this trick on me. Summersby. Werewolf or vampire? Okay. Usually I would have said vampire because I have been following vampire. I've been watching vampire movies, TV shows, reading vampire books since I was a teenager. Okay? So I would say vampire, of course. There's so many vampire movies where I just love. I can rattle off the actors' names. My most recent vampire love was Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. I really liked his Dracula. Yeah, it was a TV show, and I really enjoyed it. And it was sort of dark, but I loved it. I don't know why it didn't make it. I guess, Dracula can only go so far when it comes to TV, but anyway. However, recently, a werewolf has caught my attention, And because of the actor who played this werewolf, I kind of like werewolves. I like the blood ties where Sookie Stackhouse has lots to do with vampires, and I love her. I forget the tall. Oh God, I had his name. Yes, I had his name. Anyway, I like the werewolf in that. So Joe Manganiello, I really liked him. And I like him in the book too. Okay, so vampires and werewolves in blood ties. So I can't make up my mind. But, with Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, vampire. Anyway, choose a profession: undertaker, movie star, politician, or writer. Originally I would have thought writer, but I'm not. I'm an awful writer. So I wouldn't even consider that. So I think movie star. Other people do the writing, you do the acting. I think I can do that. Movie star. If only one of the following devices had been invented, which would you opt for? Ooh, I didn't think of this ahead of time. I'm not sure. Computer, cell phone, microwave, or calculator? Probably computer, because I have worked with a computer for so many years, ever since Macs were invented. I would go with computer. If you had no choice but to die, but could choose one of the following manners in which to do it, which would you choose? Eaten alive by a lion, crushed to death by a boa constrictor, accidentally falling off a cliff, drowning. Mark, those are all horrible ways to die. I want to die in my sleep, or, completely unexpectedly. I don't want to eat alive by a lion. That would hurt. Crushed to death by a boa constrictor, that would hurt. Although, yeah, that would hurt. Accidentally falling off a cliff, that involves heights, and you're going to be thinking about things as you're falling. And drowning, I reject your choices of death. Okay. Sleep. Falling asleep in sleep? Dying in your sleep? Or something, crushed by something heavy.